How y'all doing? This week took everything from me and then some, especially yesterday. Yesterday was the nail in the coffin. Yesterday as in Friday, because I'm filming this on Saturday. I was going to give up and not post anything this week, but then I was like, no, you told yourself you'd do this, girl. Do it. So I'm doing it, but in a different way. I'm doing a what's in my bag, because I love being the bag lady. I'm always very committed to having a bag on me with all of my essentials. And I'm going to show you what those essentials are. First, we have our cutie pie keychain, not keychains, bag charms. Baby 3, I love a neutral Baby 3. This one was supposed to go on my Coach bag, but I'm scared to put it on there because I'm scared to carry that purse in general because it's expensive. So I finally braved up and put her on here. She's a face. Would like her. And then I have this one that's got the kind of like thing of the boba eyes. I've had this one on here for a while. That's why its ears are messed up. Usually, like when I go into work, her face is like this. I get it, girl. This is my Kate Spade bag. I got it last year. This is like the Kate Spade version of the Coach City bag, City Tote, which if you didn't know, Coach owns Kate Spade. So basically there's a bunch of like lower line ones that are low-key dupes. And instead of buying the City bag that kept going up in price on the outlet store, I just bought this one instead. And you know what? She served me really well. The leather is kind of already like worn in a little bit after over a year of carrying her. But let's get started. She's got a lot of pockets, which I really love in a purse. So we're going to start on the side pockets. I think they call those like credit card pockets. Obviously, I'm not putting credit cards in there, but I am putting little things. So first we have my handy dandy spray sanitizer. I really like spray sanitizer because you can mitigate how much comes out. This is Winter Candy Apple. Obviously, I have multiple ones that I use, and that's why I still have one from winter. Next, we have the Rode lip liner. Don't ask me where the smudge stick cover is. I don't know. They come off too easy. And this is in the color Lift. I originally bought Press, and Press is a little purple on me. And Lift is a little bit more of like my lips, but better color. That's what that looks like. It looks pretty brown in this lighting, but it's more like a brownie. It's like a darker nude. If I would akin it to anything, I would imagine it's kind of like Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk on me. And not in here, but is one I wear, is my Clinique Black Honey. I don't know where she is, which is a little concerning. She might be either at my desk in the office or in my other purse, which I did take to dinner the other night, and it's probably, yeah, that's where it is. So, I have to get her out because that is what I have on right now. I love a Clinique Black Honey. She's been having a trend resurgence since Off Campus came out, and that one character, Allie, wears it, and I'm like, please leave some for the rest of us. Anyways, here's my business card holder. It slides out like this. I really like that. I don't give out business cards a whole lot because I'm not out a whole lot, but I have them. Then we have breath spray. I always like having minty breath. I would hate to know if I'm stinky, whether it's from the pits or my mouth. So we have breath spray. Mini scissors. These are not my usual ones in here because my purse scissors are in the car because I may or may not have been cutting my bangs in the car before work. That's not any of y'all's business. Next up, we have a tape measure from the Vera Bradley outlet. That was like $3. You never know when you're gonna need a tape measure, and she's quilted. You're gonna learn. This came from an outlet store, this entire bag. This came from an outlet store. The pouch that I'm gonna show you later came from an outlet store. Buy from an outlet store. It's the same, it's like mostly the same shit. Just buy from the outlet store. Bougie on a budget, outlet store. Next, we have my notebook. I don't use her very often, but you never know when you're gonna need to like scratch down a quick idea before you forget. This came from the Georgia Press Association when I went to one of their conferences in college. It's just a nice little scribble lined notepad. Next, I don't go anywhere without some form of charging anymore, just because I'm irrationally afraid of not having any contact with my phone. So here is a charging block that I picked up that someone left in our newspaper office 3 years ago. I took it as mine. It charges my phone really fast, naturally, because this is like a MacBook charger or something. It's not a regular phone charger. Charges it really fast. And then here's my just regular braided cord. It's long enough. So that's nice. We had this rule in the newspaper office where if you left something long enough and you did not pick it up, even after like we messaged group chats like, hey, your charger's in here, please come and pick it up, like it became mine. Sorry. I'm sorry if this is your charger and you're finding out this way. It's mine. You're not ever gonna get it back. Sorry. Now getting into the big bulk. I took out the pouch already that was in here. She's a whole ordeal we'll go through herself. I have my wallet, which is my Coach also from the outlet store wallet. My glasses case, which I keep my glasses in here for work. These are from Zinni Optical. All my glasses are from Zinni. Like, insurance will pay for them, but they are also very, very cheap in general. These are my usual work glasses. I think they go with like every outfit, so I just leave them in my bag because I would like to believe that I don't need glasses, but the optometrist does not believe that. He knows things, I guess, so like that makes him an expert, but he says I'm supposed to wear them all the time and my life would be easier. However, moving on. I also have been putting in my bag my loop earplugs. I don't always want to listen to music on my AirPods or be connected to a device, so I got these Loop Engage. These are the lowest amount of decibels you can filter out, but I did get the Loop, I can't remember what they are, and these are the turn dial ones, and they have all three modes. So they have this lower line mode, and then they have experiences, which is like for concerts, and then they have noise cancellation, which is good for like when you're commuting, if you're on public transit. Obviously I'm not, but I hate listening sometimes. And I plan to swap these out in my work bag. So, going in there. I will say my AirPods though, these are the first ever AirPod Pros. They are still some of the best noise canceling headphones ever. Like when these finally die, I will be getting the next AirPods Pros just because they are so good. They're so good. I mean, like, they just really noise cancel out. I cannot always wear noise canceling at work because my phone rings, someone's calling for me. So having the loops are pretty nice because, like, I'm still dampered down and I don't have to, like, fully live in the moment, but, like, I still am present enough. Next, nail file. I'm trying to grow my nails back. I've been taking biotin again. Whatever's wrong with my body, my nails just flake anymore, which is sad because as a teenager, I used to grow out my nails really long. Anyways, here's my car keys. Nothing too special. I had to take a lot of the keychains off because they were making me tweak out. But I do still have a koi fish. Me and Sam used to have a matching one. This was a matching one, and then his broke. So I kind of need to replace it. Pepper spray. Yay! Alright, that's all that's in the big bit. Before we get in my pouch though, this is my outside pouch for my work phone. Ah! It burns to touch when it's on the weekends. And on this, it has an air interior pocket. I don't know if you can see that. And those are pads and tampons. Surprise, surprise. And like butt wipes. Nothing too exciting in there. What my pride and joy of my purses is this pouch. I have everything I could possibly need in here, and I recommend everyone have a pouch like this in their bag. This is another outlet store find, the Vera Bradley outlet. I bought this as a makeup bag thinking it was going to be bigger. My mistake. And it does not comfortably fit all of my makeup when I go on vacation. However, I have pushed her to her limit. Everything I could possibly need. And then some. And there's still room for more, which more will go in there eventually. Let's just start from the top. Actually, no, let's start from this top, the lid. Here we have like these little slip-in things. I have a Tide pen, which is running out. Not gonna lie, I will have to replace it soon. When I tell you I grew stronger and braver when I got a Tide pen for the first time. Used to never wear the color white. Used to never. Got a Tide pen. Now I can wear the color white with freedom. And I do. And I love being the person where it's like, oh, you have a stain? Don't worry, girl, I have a Tide pen. You just wait. And then I give them the Tide pen and they're like, thank you. And then I have 2 perfumes. One is not currently in rotation, but it is almost gone, so it doesn't not really like matters. She's defo almost gone. This is Replica by the Fireplace. I love this scent. During the fall and winter, that is all I wear. Like, I don't know. It's vanilla-y, but it's still that musk type of smell. I'm not very keen on florals or overly powerful sweet smells. So if a smell is sweet but has musk to it, like that is just enough musky. I would not think it odd if a man wore this. I don't think it's an overly feminine smell, which all of their smells, I would dare I say, could be unisex. Next up, also, okay, this is the exception to the rule when it comes to florals. This is Bubble Bath, which is a rose and coconut milk. And usually I would hate rose. This, ooh, this is also good. Which I really like the connections I have to both of these smells. This bottle, I bought it when I first started my internship at the news station that I work at. So in 2024, I was wearing this in January, and I associate it kind of with that time. I had to start wearing it again so I wouldn't associate it with that time. And then Bubble Bath, I got this when I first started working there again as a sales rep last year. So I didn't buy a perfume when I entered this new role as Town & Country producer. Maybe I should have, but I love both of those scents, memories aside. They are just so good. And honestly, they do last. Like anyone who says they don't last, I'm really surprised because I can shower and I can still smell it on me. And I'm scrubbing the top layer of my skin off in every shower. So, next, we have a bamboo brush. Sometimes you just need to brush your hair. ASMR. Sometimes you just need to brush your hair and reset, I'm telling you. Like, sometimes if I'm angry, like I'm just agitated, I just brush my hair and I feel better. Another thing to do with hair ties. These are from Kitsch. I think that's how you say that. I like their brand. I don't even know how to say it. I'm uncultured, sorry. But I do have their hairbands. This one's a little textured. And this one's silky. I probably like this one the most, but this one probably has more grip for your hair. Next, like I said, I carry everything. Baby, I got the pills too. Let's crack this bad boy open. This is a holder that I got from Amazon. She has everything, okay? Pepto-Bismol small packets, because you never know when your tummy's just going to want to roll inside out. Gas X, you never know when the air from your tummy is going to roll inside out. Or up your mouth, whatever. Tylenol, or ibuprofen. Allegra. Prescription ibuprofen. And then antacids. I could probably put more in here. I'm not gonna lie, but I haven't reached to the point where I just need more mystery pills on me. I'm sure I will. Aside from pills, first aid's always important. So I have this little CVS kit. My dad got this at his health fair at work, and he brought it to me because he know. Un momento, needs to take birth control. Here's another special edition pouch. This came from a leather worker somewhere around here. My parents got it at this festival for me because my mom supports me having a medicine pouch. Anywho. Good stuff. Anyways, my dad got me this little pouch or carrier case from his work's health fair because he knows I'm the queen of Band-Aids. I get cut, I put a Band-Aid on it. Not as bad anymore, but whatever. And it came with non-aspirin in it, Band-Aids, I did put those Band-Aids in there, but it came with some like generic ones as well. But I'm sorry, Band-Aid brand's kind of that girl. Band-Aid brand, because Band-Aids stick on me. That type of vibe, you know? Antiseptic towelettes. And it's just a really good pouch just to stick all things papery type product in. And it fits really well in here. So there's that. Here's a little hanky that my granny got me. Anytime I have to like touch a nasty doorknob or something, this is kind of nice to pull out. I used to pump gas in COVID and then I'd wash them like in the laundry machine. Now I just kind of keep it in there just because it's just cute. I like having a hanky. I don't know. Get a hanky yourself, you'll feel that way. Next up on this episode of I Don't Like to Be Stinky, we've got my deodorant. This is my usual deodorant I wear, but in a mini. I have to wear the Secret Outlast Sweat and Odor as if I'm running marathons, just because sometimes I'm just sitting here and I'm sweating like I'm running a marathon. I get nervous. I start sweating like I'm running a marathon. Like, girl, chill. I promise it's not that serious. And speaking of being sweaty, here is the oil control type of powder I have. It's a Charlotte Tilbury. I got the mini of this just because I was feeling bougie. But I honestly would not buy the big one of this because I really like my Makeup Forever powder because it is so white. And if you're not aware, I'm a specter. So, but this does the job when I'm out and about. Especially being in a little itty bitty baby. I love an itty bitty. Love an itty bitty. And that's what this little brush I keep in there is for as well. Which, she's nice. She came from a little Sephora mini set, and I just leave her in there, and the little plastic cover on here covers it. So, next up, I have this hand cream. And if you know me, you know I don't like wearing hand cream because of the texture. But you also know I sanitize my hands and I wash my hands a lot. So that means in the winter, my hands crack and bleed, which means I need hand cream. And for me, I picked this up for one reason only. It has Moomin on it. And I thought it was cute. That's the sole reason why. It came from Ulta, and I was like, ooh, Moomin. It was one of those, like, it was in the checkout at Ulta, and I saw it, and I was like, you're coming on with me. You're coming on with me. It's yuzu matcha, and it does smell really good. It's got, like, a nice, fresh, natural smell to it. I just don't like the texture of hand cream on me. Sue me, it's why I have earplugs. There's something wrong up there, but like, we cope and we deal. Next, we have makeup wipes. I'm not a makeup wipe girly, but sometimes, again, I just get overstimulated and I need to take my makeup off, and you never know what situation you're going to be in that you just need to get it off. So I leave that in there. Next, we have a wide tooth comb. This came with like a travel set that my mom got me at Target a couple Christmases ago, and I just keep it in here because, like, maybe you need a wide tooth comb in your life. I don't know. It fits in there flat. It doesn't do me any justice to leave it here, okay? She's mine. I'm going to take her everywhere. And then, call me weird, but we addressed this earlier with the breath spray. I don't like having funky breath, and I don't like having stuff in my teeth. So guess what? Whenever the dentist gives me minis, go straight in my purse. Go straight in my purse. Here we have mini floss, and you know what? You ever get something stuck in your teeth at work? You're coming to me. You're coming to me because I got the goods. You got a stain? You're coming to me because I got the goods. Toothpaste. This is not my usual toothpaste, but I'll take it. Why? Free. And then we have a miniature toothbrush. Look at that. Don't look at it too closely. It's probably gross, but look at that. There are sometimes, like, I will be in the bathroom at work brushing my teeth, and there has been a time a guest walked in on me, and I had just got done eating, like, a snack before the show began, and I was going, hello, nice to see you. I'm not ashamed of my dental health, though. They said, last time I went to the dentist, for the first time in, like, a year, because I had to get new insurance, she was like, you're actually perfect. Like, you're the best new patient to have. Her words, not mine. I basically got an A+ at the dentist. And I'm sure many of you are jealous of that. Sure many of you are jealous of that. I am probably a teeth grinder though, which they don't love that about me, but that's what unconscious me does, so I can't be held accountable for it. I just have to deal with the repercussions of it eventually. But anyways, that is everything I keep in my emergency pouch, which has come in handy a lot for myself and for my coworkers. I mean, when you work with on-air talent, they cannot have stains. Like, if anything were to get on Candace, I'm whipping out the Tide pen ASAP. It's not just an emergency tool, it's actually a necessity. But all of that fits in here. Can you believe that? And I could still pack more in here. She is a godsend. And all I do is I put her in here this way, right side up, and she fits. Magic. But usually I will also put like my lunch bag in here and I just sit it on top without folding it or without zipping it, and it fits perfect. I love this bag. I probably won't upgrade for a while until it gets like really just scrunchy and loose, but I love her. She served me really well. I've never been a big purse person, as in like I've never been into larger bags. I've always liked a crossbody, but working in TV and just like not being able to just run home, you really do prioritize having a big bag. Like this is my bag of trinkets. This is my Mary Poppins bag. And sometimes I have more than that in there. Like I put my camera in there most days. Sometimes I'll bring my mic set. Like it really depends. Anyways, this week took everything from me. It was really disgusting and vile. It was so busy and so emotionally charged. Which, I mean, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Whatever. There's next week. I'll get over it. There will be another worse week. There will be another better week. Whatevs. But today, I took the time to, like, do stuff that mattered to me personally. So, like, I cleaned up my room. I threw away some stuff that I didn't need anymore. I got under my bed and vacuumed. I washed my bedding. Like, I just kind of, like, I had to reset. Like, I organized my bookshelf, reorganized my bookshelf. I changed some of the shelf heights. I got sweaty doing it, but it was all for moi. I even scrubbed my bathroom, which I hate doing. I hate it. But I did, and I feel better as a result. And that's why I was sitting here and I was like, ooh, I really didn't vlog this week, because, like, honestly, y'all would have gotten tired of me. Because, like, every day I was like, and y'all would have been like, girl, get a grip. Girl, get a grip. No amount of jazz music over this is making it a chill vlog. You're actually scaring us. You're scaring yourself and others. So, when I was sitting there, I was like, don't fall off the wagon. Just go do something. Go do something, girl. Just go post something. And I did. So, comment your favorite part of what was in my bag, and if I inspired you to be a purse bag lady. Put everything you possibly need in your bag. Put your whole house in your bag just to go to the grocery store. Do it. But anyways, bye.